Social media is ruining our lives. Something that was, I'm not going to tell you what it was meant to be, but something that could be so beautiful and in many regards, I would say has turned into, or maybe always was, a superficial, soul sucking, color inside the lines platform. A lot of people don't say what they really want to say for fear, a similar fear that we have in our actual world, but the social media has influenced it even more. But for fear that people will cut us out of their lives, they'll block us, they'll unfriend us, and it happens so fast in this on-demand world. It's almost like I don't know, maybe it's just me. And I don't internalize it all the way, so maybe there is a chance that it is just me. I know it's not just me. But we internalize uh, people pleasing. So now it's like, especially when you start getting some attention, now you want to keep that attention, because in our everyday lives we don't quite get the attention that we want. So okay, whatever your niche is, you kind of want to keep up with it. You want to keep up with. If you're posting racy pics, you want to keep up with that. If you're posting pics of your body, you want to keep up with that. Inspirational stuff, yes, you want to keep up with that. And then your following is kind of built on that. Your tribe is built on that. So when you go different directions, you think that people are showing you, their true colors or whatever. And I mean, I guess so, when people speak out against the new you or who you've become. But the fact of the matter is, you had a relationship that was built on not much of anything, built on nothing but nothing about, except, just, like-minded things. All right. So for example, when I was new to my spiritual journey, and I made a lot of friends. I made a lot of white friends online on Facebook, and had never really. I don't want to say I never really saw race, but I got a little bit ahead of myself. All right, I got ahead of myself by saying things like I'm not black, and uh, you know we can get over this racial thing by just pretending it doesn't exist. A lot of things like that. And I'm sure a lot of you a lot of you, my white subscribers, would agree. But what I didn't realize is that that's not a very convenient thing for me to say. It really isn't. It's a convenient thing for white people to say, and that's not a problem. By the way, I mean, this video is not about race, but I have to kind of give you the method to my thinking, and to kind of tie this all together, you know, uh, and when I came to that realization that actually I'm doing a disservice to black people by kind of disregarding what people who look like me are going through, um, I had to get more conscious of things that happen in the world, not the manipulated stuff, not the stuff that's put there deliberately to cause a race war, but the things that are actually happening, and the fact in how people are affected by things that, yes, that did happen over 100 years ago. Yes. So, but once I started to become more and more conscious that, and by the way, I just want to say, while I'm speaking about race, I understand, yes, it's something that was placed upon us, but for political reasons, for reasons that leave a group of people just at the very least economically behind, it's a very relevant thing. Of course, the suffering of others won't matter to you if you aren't directly affected by it, but my people who look like me are. So that's a battle of my own. Now I can say these things without falling into the trap of the BLM movement, which has been completely infiltrated by evil forces. All right. But anyway, as I started speaking on these things, more and more white people came out and were calling me racist. Were calling me all of these names, uh, because I was speaking out against it, and they were trying to silence me. And that's the thing about social media. People will try to shame you for seeing things the way you want to see it, speaking, seeing the world the way that you actually do see it. And it puts a lot of pressure on you. And especially, the going back and forth, the arguing culture and things like that, it makes you not want to say anything at all. It has me at the point where if somebody says something that I disagree with, I just don't even say anything at this point. Because for some reason, I guess there's still a part of me that doesn't want to let things go. But I have to. And, and now with my YouTube channel, as I just got a sudden surge of subscribers, I felt an initial pressure to kind of keep up with what I have going and don't speak on things that matter to me for fear that I might get, and it's not a big fear, but for fear that, I'll get dislikes, or somebody want to speak to me about race, or somebody want to try to teach me about, the life of a black person and why I should throw that away. Just little initial fears like that. And, fears don't have to have long legs, but we give them that, and then, we let them take off. But I personally made this channel so that people wouldn't try to police me. Well, not so people wouldn't try it, so that I could speak freely without fear of rejection. People turning the blind eye, not turning the blind eye, but turning their backs to me after they just praised me. And I gotta keep. That's the only way that this is going to work for me. I've seen many people commit suicide over the social media thing, so I gotta stick with it. And with all the love you people have been showing me, I mean, I know you don't really know me like that. That's cool. I know nobody's really pretending, but with all the love that you've been showing me, it kind of makes me want to keep it up. Do things to keep it coming, but I gotta be true to who I am, and true to who I am is just put it out there. Just keep planting those seeds of the things that I believe. So to the very people who praised me a few days ago, they may call me ignorant today. And I gotta be okay with that. Because after all, depending on where your belief is, some might say that this is all an illusion anyway. Social media, the life around us, it's a simulation, is what people are telling me, what people are saying. What do I believe? Hard to say. But, well, actually, what do I believe about all of this? I got a little say in it. I don't believe we are this flesh. I don't believe that, no. I believe we are the consciousness that exists within. I do believe that. But that's a different conversation. I know I'm a bit all over the place, but hey, I gotta speak on things as they pop up because my memory is extremely bad. But that's what we are in social media, man. The upkeep of wanting to keep this attention, subconsciously, consciously wanting to please people. But I realize that social media is kind of an amplified version of the life around us in some regards, not all. And one of them is because it just does not really promote change. It doesn't really promote growth. It's like people want to see it, but hate when they see it. Like there are a lot of people who like when I joke, but when I get serious, they don't like that serious stuff. Now hold on now. Why are you speaking on serious issues like this? Why are you trying to ruin the party? There is no party. There's no party. All right? Only the party's being used to divide us, to give us an illusion of choice. There goes your party. You having fun there? You having fun rocking yourself to sleep? You know what I'm saying? Not enough drugs in the world. Not enough entertainment in the world, man. Or so I tell myself. Yeah, there are plenty of distractions. Social media is a good one. it's full of a lot of empty calories and fill you up for the moment. As soon as you're done with it, it's like Chinese food. Fill you up right then and there. But a few minutes removed, and now you feel empty. So what do? You go back. That's like I remember taking a few fasts from social media. And first of all, nobody checked up on me. So how's that for friends? But the world doesn't revolve around me. I know that. But I realized that my world existed through a screen. That was my life. I look around me. I'm not hanging out. I'm not gonna say I don't have any friends, but I'm not being friendly. I'm not being social to the world around me, and I don't want to. Seem like the people that I connect with the most are through screens. And this is why you got to be as authentic as possible. Social media has made it very easy to, kind of fake your way into fake relationships. Go figure. But the reason why you got to be as authentic as possible without, going over the top. I mean, goddamn, you got to have some type of restraint because everybody won't get it. But it's because, it actually will bring like-minded people into your life. People who are actually as open-minded as you may be, who are ready to question the world the way you question it. That's the reason. And that's what we tend to get from social media that we can't get from our everyday lives. And I mean, that's what keeps us there. But the overall consumption, and I had likened Facebook to a plantation. Now I'm sure a lot of you smart guys and gals and already made this connection, is that Facebook doesn't have a lot of put out. You may meet some great people. You may get laid. You may find your wife or husband. But you're the product being sold. Like, if Facebook, I just sometimes I question how much I would make if Facebook was paying us for our contribution. I wonder. Because for one, I think it would show me how much time I probably spent on there, which would make me sick. Probably, I think it definitely would make me sick. But, well, I mean, and also, I mean, it'd be pretty nice to get paid for something that you use so much, right? That's why I'm glad I am where I am with YouTube. Although, I don't even want to speak on its ties to evil and how I have to use a platform like this that's very big on censoring to get through to people. But I don't even want to say lesser of the evils, but I mean, I guess I get more out of this than I can get on any other platform, and I use the hell out of Facebook, and it got me nothing. Got me on a lot of block lists, though. So be it. I just don't like the pressure of that, and I see why a lot of people on YouTube, mainly they don't communicate. They don't respond to comments and things like that, because I mean, you go through comments, you see some of the nasty things people say, and like I said, people have killed themselves over running these channels and these pages and trying to keep up with what the people want and trying to please people, but it's a never-ending game. One in which the creator never really wins unless he or she understands that this is coming, that you can't please the world, and that's the decision that I personally have to make. So as you people are showing me love, I'm going to show it back, but I don't expect for you all to agree with the things that I say, and I don't expect for you all to keep up with the love that you're sending me. That's just the way it is. And well, I'm not killing myself over no goddamn YouTube. So if you get used to this voice, this annoying voice, get used to this face. All right, this hardened face. I'm not going anywhere. Well, I mean, if YouTube, because I feel like it's going to come. If YouTube kicks me off of YouTube, then I probably won't come back. I don't want to start over. That's sick. That's very sadistic. So if this YouTube channel goes to the dump, then you probably won't hear from me ever again. So I will. Bye.